everyone, I'm ATC artist Dana Driscoll, and today I'll be demonstrating Crescent's Mixed Media and Collage board. I'll be using for this demonstration Derwent Inktense pencils, ink, acrylic, and I guess that's it. So I want to start by talking a little bit about Crescent's boards for ATCs. I've been an ATC artist for over 5 years, and in that time I think that many ATC artists really come to appreciate the surface on which you work. The surface is really important because it's a very, ATCs are very small. You're only looking at a 2.5 by 3.5 inch space, and it's pretty difficult to get to keep your edges from bending on a paper, and that's one of the benefits of the boards here. If you notice, as I'm adding these pencils pretty roughly here. The board has not bent, and nor will it bend. It'll be a really nice surface to give me a good crisp edge, which is important. So I finished the application of my watercolor pencil, and now I'm going to go ahead and add water. And I want you to again take a look at the quality of this board in adding water. It's bright, it's not bending, it's not buckling, it is giving me a nice flat surface, so my application of water goes on very smoothly, and I'm having absolutely no trouble with this board. It's as I said, I really like this board for watercolor pencils, which is why I decided to do the watercolor pencil demo. So one of the things when you're applying watercolor pencils and you're using the technique I am, where you add all of your pencil and then you wet the whole thing, is that you want to make sure that each of your areas dries before you add pencil to the next area, or sorry, before you add water to the next area, because otherwise you're going to get some bleed, and you don't want that. So I'm kind of waiting. Doing the areas not completely randomly. Okay, so I waited for this to dry. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of acrylic just to give it some visual interest and give it some highlights. For all of this work, I'm using a script brush. It's Diplic's Synthetic Wonder White script brush, and if you're new to ATCs, I highly recommend that you buy yourself a set of quality small brushes, because you will find that your larger brushes for painting larger just simply don't work at the ATC size. The same can be true of pens and other things. You want to be thinking about small surfaces. Here I was originally going to go with a lighter pen with a thinner line, and then I said, no, I want this to be a bit more bold, so I pulled out my brush again with some India ink, and now I'm adding those rather thick India ink lines as I finish up this piece. And again, you can see the value of having one of those small brushes. So here as I'm finishing up the piece, I just again want to show you just how, through this piece, just how great these Crescent products are in terms of taking a variety of media on a single surface really well and holding up to some artistic abuse. And I'm finishing up. That's a wrap.